Good evening, guys. This is Robert from Trade the Moment. I just want to show you a couple of charts on climactic stocks that go climactic, and stocks that become problematic to get out of. Once you're in them, a lot of people get trapped and a lot of people get hurt. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla comes to mind because Tesla just keeps going up. I know every time it pulls back, like today, it becomes a so-called buying opportunity. But there are stocks, and I don't know if it's Tesla today, maybe Tesla today's put the top in. This may very well be the top. The stock has gone up insanely quick. The valuation on them is insanely high. This stock just keeps going up, and every time it kind of gets extended and pulls in, like right here, like it made the top right here of 560... 654.32, and then pulled in 2 days and made a low of 566. It's almost $100 pull in from one day's high to the next day's low. So they used it as a buying opportunity, and then it did it here. It made a high on this particular day of 695, and within 3 days, the third day, this 2 trading days later on, it was 614 on the low. You know, that's another $81 pullback from here to here. So a lot of traders are looking at this as just a buying opportunity, and it may very well be. This I can't tell you. A lot of people can't. But what we could tell you is, as a professional trader, is once you start to go straight up like this becomes climactic. This is very, very hard to keep this going. I'm going to show you some companies that haven't kept it going, and I'm going to show you what the repercussions are when you can't keep going. So Tesla today put a top in at 884.49 and closed at 811, I believe. It's 811.19. It's 817 and after hours. So it closed at about 811, let's just say, and had a top of 884. So this Tesla, for making the high, pulled in $71 already from a high to the close. Now, with that being said, this to me is really climactic. The bars got pretty big. The gap from one day, from the close of 818 to the next day, became pretty big. The $30, $40 gaps in the morning. This is huge. And you can see it go straight up. It's not just no longer going up, pull back on. It's pretty much climactic. And you can see the weekly did that. The largest bar is a weekly, and now it opened up on a Monday inside of the prior week and down. Let's take a look at the monthly. This is a monthly. This is what Tesla looks like. I don't recommend anybody to get short, to get caught in this. You can get killed getting caught in this. If you're up here somewhere, you can get murdered here. You can wreck an account. You can wreck your mind. The pullbacks are insane. 504. And on a 1 month low, the next month on the low is 329. So if you're in up here and you're buying this dip mentality, well, I hope for your sake that is buy the dip and it works. Because if it don't, this can get very ugly. I'm going to show you a couple of names for examples on climactic. Moderna made that top here that one particular day, hit 178.50. The next day, and this is a daily, the next day on the low was 128. This is $178 high, and the next day on the low, 128. This is a $50 pullback on a $170 stock. Okay, this is 30% from one day to the low of the next day. Now you can see it rallied back, but that's it. It never took out the high. For all those people that were trapped here, they're saying, okay, we're going to be okay. Well, they're not okay. And a couple of days later on, they made another lower low, lower low, lower low. And then came down all the way from 103. So if you do the math, 177 to 103, these are 50, 60% pullbacks. You don't get out of these stocks when they go climactic. Okay, look at the monthly. Little ridiculous, right? Straight up again. Within 2 months, it went from 67.45 to a high of 178. That was climactic, and this is where you are now, 178 to a daily chart of 117. See this chart right here, this Moderna? See this climactic? This, if you look at Tesla, is doing the same thing pretty much. really climactic. So be careful with Tesla, Moderna, and every other stock that goes climactic. And this is what I mean by climactic. Okay, FUBO, same thing. 5 straight days, pop. Got a high, 62.29. The next day closes on the low of 52. So 62, 52, you're looking at 15% pullback. You're looking at 2 weeks, somewhere down the low of 24. A high of 62. Everybody in here, once it goes climactic, the volume, once it goes climactic, you're dead. You're DEAD. You're just going to pray to God every day for it to come back because you won't let it go, won't let it go, won't let it go. At some point, you can't add to it. For those who added to it, got double killed. So this is climactic. This is the price you pay for chasing. Please do not do it. Don't do it with a FUBO, with a Moderna, MRNA, and don't do it with a Tesla. And don't do it with a Tesla when you look at a chart on the monthly and you go back to last year, the stock was $60, $70, $50. All of a sudden now it's $800. This is becoming climactic. I don't care who you are. That is climactic, whether you're Tesla, Apple, IBM, Microsoft, I don't care. Next stock that looks like it's about to be climactic, it looks okay on the daily, it don't look bad, FVRR. Okay, if you look at the monthly. Look at the monthly now. It's really getting climactic. You're talking about a year ago, the stock was in the 27s. Now it's 230. I understand stocks are doing that a lot lately, but they're also doing this lately. For those who don't see it, a lot of stocks are doing this. A lot of companies may not see these levels up here on these highs for years to come, and I hate to see anyone caught in them. Okay, so FVRR is another one. It doesn't show too much on the monthly. You rarely got to go back. You got to go back and you got to pull it. Now you start to see what I'm talking about. 38 to 232. It's easier to look at a monthly. I keep on one screen, not on this particular one I'm making a video, but on another screen I keep a daily, a weekly, and a monthly on every stock that I hit, so I see what they're doing. And this is a stock that at some point a lot of people are going to get caught with it. So be careful on these stocks. BT is another one. You'll see the extension, 5 straight days up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, gaps, big tails. These are horrible tails when you see these. These are bad signs. Okay? These are getting ready to pull back. And here it is, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower low, a lower low. Be careful with these stocks. Okay? Look at the weekly. Same thing. Exploded from $5 to 33. Closed the same week at 25. Now it's at 18. You don't want to be trying to get back to 26, 28, 29, 30, 33. There are people stuck here at 25 and up. They're stuck 26, 27, 28. Some of them are even making the biggest mistake of their trading career. They're adding to it. Not a good trade. I've been there, I've done this. You're going to add to a loser. You're going to lose twice as much every time it gets hit. So be careful. There's another stock. Now again, stay away from climactic stuff. It's very dangerous. I don't recommend shorting it until you absolutely know it's dead. Shorting it is deadly. A lot of people have that idea and it don't work. These are violent stocks. They're okay if you want to trade them in and out. If you do, use a 15-minute trade. Use a 15-minute on one screen like that. Use a 15-minute. In today is what you want to do, like right here. Use a 5-minute, which is a shorter time frame, right here. Use a 1 or 2 minute right here. And you can trade these stocks, any stock, inside of these criteria. That's it. You can't get killed here. If it goes down and you called it wrong and it reverses back up, it won't destroy you. It won't blow your account up. It won't wreck your career. It won't even, it'll do nothing more than give you just a bad trade and maybe even a bad day. But do not get caught in climactic stuff. Okay, guys, again, this is Robert from Trade the Moment. You can find me on the Discord at Trade the Moment, or you can go to my website at www.tradethemoment and hit the Discord tab. Thank you.